What's good? What's good? Welcome to Real Estate Talk with PJ, your North Carolina licensed realtor and real estate project manager. In this channel, we're just be covering a wide range of topics from residential to commercial real estate, all the way from beginner to advanced. We're going to be covering some design tips. We're going to be going over what the market looks like. We're going to be going over investing. There's a wide range of different topics, so you want to be sure to stay tuned into what we got coming for you on Real Estate Talk with PJ. So for this video, we're just going to go ahead and hop right into it, and the title was clear. We're just giving you a weekly market update of what is going on in my market that I currently serve. So that's going to be Charlotte, North Carolina, the Queen City. And so let's just get right into it. As of right now in the market, we have about 511 active properties that are listed for sale. We have 123 new properties that just came on the market within the last week from February 1st to February 8th. We have 252 pending sales right now. So these are homes that are under contract, which may close, may not close. Your realtors out there, you already know how that goes. Didn't mean for that the wrong purpose. So we have about 8 expired listings. So that tells you a lot. That is not a lot of expired going on. If you're gonna put your house on the market in this market that we're in right now, you're pretty much gonna get your home sold. That's because of a myriad of different reasons. The main ones being that nobody's really listing their property. Nobody knows what the future holds as far as COVID. And also on the flip side, buyers have a lot of low interest rates right now. So the low interest rates are going to make it a great option for buyers, but at the same time, it's going to make it great for sellers because there's no inventory for them to compete with. So the buyers have a limited inventory to go look at, and so that's why these houses are not expiring. They're going to get sold like that. And I don't know where you at, but it's pretty much the same that I've been reading for the national real estate market as well. I know there's no such thing as a national real estate market, but just generally looking at the pockets of the major and the mid-major cities that are in the USA, this is the same scenario that's going on. So we have about 114 closed transactions. So you can see that from it, we only have 8 expired, so 114 closed. It means people are closing on these properties. Now we're going to hop over to the other side of the line now and go over a little bit more stats that'll give you a little bit more knowledge about what's happening. So we have the average days on the market at 25. And you see I've included our median days on the market as well. The reason I like to do that is because the average days on the market can get kind of skewed because you have some properties that are just weird and awkward and they stay on the market for a super long time. And that can skew the data. That'll make, outliers is what they call them. You might have like a large residential tract of land that stayed on the market for 100 days. And that can definitely make the data look a certain way. That's why I like to include the median. If you know what the median is, that's where you have all the prices in the days on the market that it's sold for, and you see the number that occurs generally in the middle of the area. And that'll just tell you, okay, so the houses are staying on the market typically around this length actually, because the average, like I said, can get messed up. So we're going to go down to the average list price, which is going to be around $404,000. Average sale price, $401,000. And the list price to sale price ratio that we have in Charlotte right now is about 99.27%. This means that if you're a seller and you're planning on listing your property, the stats tell us that you will probably get around 99.7% of what you list your house for. That's just what the data shows. Now I want to go to our definitely was last, but definitely not least stat that we have down here. And this is going to be our weeks of inventory. Typically, this would say months of inventory because that's what we would have in a stable real estate market. We would have months of inventory, and that'll give buyers chances to really look at homes and shop around for homes. That'll also give sellers, their homes are not selling too fast, but they're still able to get their home sold in a decent amount of time. And sometimes, when a seller puts their house on the market and it sells super fast, they kind of question themselves like, man, did I put this on a housing market for too low? So that's just something that some people may think, as their house is going by fast. But this weeks of inventory means that we only have 4 weeks of inventory, 4.4, so a little bit over a month of inventory for the Charlotte real estate market. This is huge because this is one of the reasons why we're in a housing crisis right now, not only in Charlotte, but across the nation. Now, in order to get this number, we just divide the active amount of listings that we have by the closing amount of transactions. So that'll give us how many weeks of inventory is really on the market as a buyer looking in here. And as this gets further away, as this number starts to grow and we get more and more properties and inventory, then the real estate market kind of cool back down. The prices generally start getting back lower. But if this gets lower and goes to a smaller number, have less number of houses listed, less number of houses on the inventory, then prices are going to keep going up. So we want to make sure we pay attention to this number as I continue doing these weekly market updates. So thank you all for staying tuned to the first update. Be sure to come back next week so we can see how the market is moving and you can make your best decision when looking for a property. Again, my name is Phillip.Jones, North Carolina licensed realtor and real estate project manager. Have a blessed day.